So, with all that said, I want to dig into the events that have taken place just since our last show, because again, the big focus of the last show was the Virgin Mary prophecies at Garabandal. As I said, these little girls were, bringing in Archangel Michael and Virgin Mary, and it was fascinating what they were talking about. And this is not just a joke. This is real. They were saying in this, Archangel Michael and Mary said in these prophecies that there would be an event they called the warning. And the warning is going to be some type of event in which it's apparently associated with solar activity, a major burst of solar activity, but that there is some type of psychedelic effect that this causes where people now see a cosmic pattern for their soul. They actually have a glimpse of cosmic consciousness. They see who they really are. They are, interested for the first time in their soul. Maybe they've realized where they stepped short. They have this divine consciousness, this like what the samadhi, you could call it that in the classic tradition. I mean, this is amazing. And so to have this happen in the 1960s prophecies, they said it was a warning, and they said that after this occurs, we're going to go back to normal for a while. I'd never heard that before. In my books, it doesn't say that. It didn't say one way or the other. I just assumed this was all going to happen at once. But then Garabandal comes in and says, no. There's going to be an event called a warning where you're going to have cosmic consciousness, a glimpse of the destiny of your soul, and then everybody's going to try to write it off as, it was the effect of a solar flare. People got mentally confused. We don't know what it is. After the warning, we're either going to have one of two things occur, and this is what the prophecy states. It's either going to be a chastisement or a miracle. The chastisement is very frightening because it describes a solar flash that basically just destroys all life on Earth, and then we all have to be rescued before this happens, or whoever is going to ascend has to be rescued in a Noah's Ark type of fashion. So that's one potential outcome of how this could occur. But at the same time, we have other stuff going on, which is that we're going to be also dealing with a miracle. Now, whether we get the chastisement, which is that we all get cooked, or the miracle, has to do with whether we listen to the warning or not. If we see that our souls have places that we need to work on that we haven't worked on, and we don't fix it, then yeah, we're going to have a problem, and it's going to be the chastisement. But if we learned our lessons, then we get the miracle, which is that people begin having ascended abilities. This is what it says in the Michael books. And in the Garabandal prophecies, they say that there's going to be some miracle thing that you can see at Garabandal that will never go away, that will stay from that point forward. So Michael prophecies and Garabandal fit very nicely together, and I didn't even know about it until I did an event in Colorado. So no sooner do I do this show, and I'm talking about Garabandal, one of the things I said was that when the solar flash happens, this was last Sunday, when the solar flash happens, you're going to have Aurora Borealis all over the sky. The colors are going to be incredible. Well, within days, this actually did happen. Now, you can't do this with anything that the Cabal or Deep State has available to them. There's no technology that can make the sun have a massive coronal mass ejection. It's not technologically feasible. However, the Deep State may have been playing around, and they may have created an environment with HAARP where they caused these colors to be brighter. That is possible. So they might have been trying to feed into the prophecy and make us get very messianic, biblical, end-time oriented. Well, yeah, that's what this is. It's crazy. I'm so deeply honored that the sun decided to do this for us within days of when we talked about this prophecy. As far as I'm concerned, it's confirmation.